What are you doing?
Well, hi everybody. Has anyone seen a boat around here?
No.
Did anyone ever find a boat? I am looking for my boat because I have to be out on Lake Michigan in 2 hours to do the thing that I love to do the most. Can anybody guess what I love to do? What is it?
Go on a boat ride.
Go on a boat ride, that's one of the things.
Snorkeling.
Snorkeling, yeah, even deeper though. Swimming, yeah. Hi there. Hi, good to see you. Well, I'll give you a hint. Have any of you ever stuck your head underwater and tried to take a big breath?
No.
No?
Yes.
What happened? What happened when you tried to do that?
I did it. I fell off the boat.
Oh, you fell off the boat? Oh, but what happens if you try and breathe underwater? What are you thinking?
Isa?
You should just cover your mouth and like breathe in and out.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to do though. It's kind of hard to do because... What?
Like on a master train.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah, so underwater, and so there's something you can do underwater that allows you to breathe because people, we have lungs that breathe air and we can't breathe water because what happens if you try and breathe water? Does anyone know?
You will drown.
Well, you would drown, but the first thing you do is just cough. You would cough because we have lungs and fish have gills. We don't have gills like fish do. If we had gills, I would be underwater all the time because the thing that I love to do is called scuba diving. Scuba diving. So that what happens with scuba diving is I have a big tank of air on my back and there's a tube that sends the air right to my mouth and it lets me be underwater for a long time. So I can swim underwater and I can see all kinds of great things. Well, so that's one of my favorite things to do. Can anybody guess a different thing that I love to do? You.
Play the guitar.
I do love to play the guitar. This doesn't have anything to do with what I'm wearing or what I'm holding. Does that? Could it? Now let me think. I think this is something that you have already learned how to do this year in class. It has to do with seeing a lot of one object and knowing exactly how many there are without having to count every single one. Does anyone know what that's called? I saw your hand first. Anyone else? Anyone else? You want to help them out? Go ahead.
Handing.
Handing. Oh, close to handing. Yeah.
Look at him on screen.
Oh, yeah. He's funny. That's like me underwater, huh? What about you?
Swimming.
No, not swimming. It has to do with counting. Remember when you saw, like, maybe you saw a screen or a piece of paper with, like, 5 dots on it, and you didn't have to count every dot, but you knew that there were 5. What did you call that? You remember? There was a song about it.
Scuba diving.
Not scuba diving, because that's what I like to do. But what's the other thing? What's it called? You're close. It's Subitizing. That's it. Yes. So I love to count. I love to subitize. I love to see groups of things and figure out how many there are without even having to count. And the thing that I really love to do, while I'm scuba diving, I love to go underwater and see all the creatures and subitize all the different creatures that I see so that when I come back up, I know I can tell people how many things I saw. So I saw 8 sharks or I saw 16 sea urchins, something like that. And I could do it really quickly. But what I wanted to tell you actually is that even though I'm lost right now and I can't find my boat, I'm glad I'm here with you today because I had the most amazing dive of my life. Just a few days ago, I saw so many amazing sea creatures, so many different things, and I loved it so much that I actually wrote a song about it. And do you want me to sing it to you?
Yeah!
All right. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to need your help because there's something up on the screen. They'll put things on the screen. So, how many of this creature do you see? 6. That's right. And what kind of creature is it? That's right. So when I'm singing and when I get through my song and I'm moving along and I ask you what did I see, just look up on the screen and tell me the number of the thing that you see and what it is. Okay? All right. So here goes. I'm so excited to have your help for this. Well, I was out scuba diving, swimming in the sea, sinking so deep, just as happy as can be. I looked behind my shoulder and what did I see?
1, 6, 6.
Is it 6? 8. I got 8. 8 silly clownfish staring right at me. Well, they made me laugh so hard that I almost had to pee. I couldn't find my zipper cause it's in the back of me. Looked behind my shoulder and what did I see? Sharks! 4 scary sharks just swimming straight for me. Well, they scared me so much that I had to turn and flee. I kicked my trusty flipper, swam as fast can be. I looked behind my shoulder and what did I see? Oh my gosh, how many is that? More than 8. It's what? 10. 10 cool starfish staring right at me. Well, they made me laugh so hard that I almost had to pee. I couldn't find my zipper cause it's in the back of me. I looked behind my shoulder and what did I see? That's right, I think I see 6 stingrays just swimming right for me. Well, they scared me so much that I had to turn and flee. Kicked my trusty flippers, swam as fast can be. Looked behind my shoulders and what did I see? Oh my gosh, how many is that? How many? Can we even count that many? I don't think I can count that many. Probably more than 100. We'll just say a whole school of fish just swimming right around me. Well, I'm out here on the ocean, swimming in the sea, sinking so deep, just as happy as can be. But I'm running out of air and it's getting hard to breathe. Guess I'll go up to the surface and have a cup of tea. All right, thanks guys. Okay. Boy, I'll tell you, that tea tasted good after that swim because I was cold too.